Hello, we are at the Crulian property. We're going to be completing a repairability test. We'll be on this right slope, which is southeast. We have this damaged shingle that we'll do the repair test on. We'll see how it affects all of those surrounding shingles. I'll give you an overview of all of those surrounding shingles. For my tools, I'll be using a flat bar, hammer, roof snake, and putty knife. And then we have this 45-degree angle tool that we'll use to give us a reference point for what 45 degrees looks like. We'll slide that underneath the damaged shingle. I'll just give you some views of that from the side. So throughout the repairability test, we will, whenever we have to lift those shingles, we'll try to keep those at 45 degrees or less. All right, we'll get started. Start by unsealing all of these surrounding shingles. We'll use the putty knife to unseal the top shingle. And we'll use the flat bar to unseal the rest of the shingles. See if there's any differences in those tools. Now we'll start removing these nails. Should be all of the nails, so we'll go ahead and simulate a repair. To do that, we'll slide the damaged shingle out. And then we'll slide it back in. And that should give us the most accurate results in determining whether or not this roof is repairable, as we're doing all of the same motions you would for an actual repair. Now we'll start getting some nails back in there. We'll be using the roof snake for that. All right, we're all complete with that repairability test. I'll give you another overview of all of those surrounding shingles. We'll take a closer look at these tabs right above that damaged shingle. You can see some stress fractures to these tabs. This one we can see right along there. What those stress fractures are is that matting on the shingle breaking, just from the age of the shingle and how worn they are. We can see just when we're lifting these tabs up to 45 degrees, we can see where that matting on the shingle is breaking right there. So with that broken matting, that'll be damaging the integrity of those shingles, as we can feel that they're much weaker in those areas with the stress fractures. So that's going to not allow those shingles to do what they're designed to do as best as they should. That broken matting will be affecting the shingle's water shedding capabilities, as that matting is the main component for that. See that all along there. We'll take a look underneath, see if we're seeing any mat transfer. So we have stress fractures caused to those surrounding shingles. Should be damaging. You can see we have an additional 3 damaged shingles. We got 1 tab on shingle 5, and then we got shingle 6 and 8, all damaged during the repairability test with stress fractures. And with those damages, that's going to be left in a condition for some possible water intrusion, potential leak hazards. So I do not believe repairs are feasible to this roof, as we can see the condition of all those surrounding shingles. So if repairs were completed, all of these wind damaged shingles here that are going to be repaired would all look like this, be in a condition for potential water intrusion. And in that case, this insured would have leak hazards all over their roof wherever there needing to be repairs done. You can see the wind damage is very widespread, so repairs are going to be done all over this roof, and I do not believe that that would be indemnification, leaving the homeowner with 3 additionally damaged shingles per 1 wind damage shingle repair. So I do not believe this roof is repairable, and I'll go and chalk up all of those damages and get some better pictures of those. Thank you for your time.